Hello again. This is lesson 10. Lesson 10 is the last lesson for the semester. We'll be moving on to the final exam after this lesson. And in this lesson, the textbook introduces one of the most famous research studies that has been conducted in the past 25 years or so related to treatment effectiveness. And it's called Project Match. And your textbook introduces Project Match, plus I included some other supplemental readings for you to take a look at online. Basically, the study was looking at, are there ways that, or types of treatment that works better for some clients over and above other clients. And it specifically, the project looked at cognitive behavioral therapy, motivational interviewing, and a few other approaches as well. And the question was, again, will one approach work better than some other approach? And in reality, the findings of the study was not necessarily what many folks believed, but what we've known in psychological theory for a long, long time. That one particular approach, generally speaking, is not better than any other approach when working with the addicted population. What is important, instead of the particular approach, is how we implement the approach in the highest quality, most respectful way possible towards the needs of the clients. But motivational interviewing was certainly something that kind of came to the forefront. We talk a lot about motivational interviewing in our, again, HMS 260 class at the very end, and in our counseling class 121 and 122, HMS 121 and 122. But I do want us to think about this Project Match research study that you will be reading about, while at the same time trying to apply the stages of change material that we've been looking at the entire semester and see if we can make some comparisons about what we have learned in both settings. The stages of change model says that we need to be ready to present certain information and interventions to the client based on their readiness. Well, the Project Match also told us the same thing, but in a different type of way. And what your challenge is to filter out all the information and share with the class on the discussion boards some of the similarities in information that you might have observed in the stages of change material and the Project Match material, or in what parts of the material do you see contradictions. Basically, when we peel the onion all the way back, can you see similarities in the two? Ways that all this can work together, or does it contradict each other? And this posting should be pretty, certainly go beyond one or two sentences. It needs to go to the meat of the matter. It will probably take you 3 or 4 paragraphs at least. It needs to be pretty well thought out. We all need to participate and make sure there's some depth to the material as we read the material in context. Don't tell us what you've read, because everybody will have already read the material. Tell us what it means to you and why it's important and why you believe the way you believe. If you need help with this assignment, please let me know, and take care.